Hi guys! So today I am bringing you a video all about skincare. Skincare 101 or back to the basics. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call it yet. But Skincare 101 back to the basics cleansing I feel like is what I want to call it, but that is a really long name. But yes, so this is going to be all about cleansing your skin and how to do it and all that. So I have a bunch of stuff here. I have a bunch of products I'm going to show you. I have two big like books. This is my textbook from school. So if I need to refer to this, I have it here, and I also wrote out all the steps that I want to talk about right here. So yeah, this idea came to me the other day when I was looking at skincare products, and I thought, you know what, I feel like people don't always know how to cleanse their skin properly, and I saw like commercials for like different skincare products, and I was like, that doesn't sound like how I learned it, so I am going to just bring this to you and tell you how I learned it, how I find it the best, what I think is the best way to do it. So I'm going to read you this paragraph out of this textbook, and it's I'm under the chapter called facial care, or that's not what the chapter is called, but the lesson is called facial care, and the headline for the article, the paragraph I'm going to read to you is skincare. So it says, on a daily basis, skincare takes approximately 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. Daily skincare is recommended for people beginning around puberty and requires the same 4 steps of cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and protecting. Proper skincare combines several elements that together result in healthy, glowing skin. These elements include a good home care regimen, a well-balanced diet, an adequate intake of water, limited exposure to sun, regular exercise, sufficient rest, and use of professional skincare treatments and products. Okay, so that is just like, you know, what everyone should do. I have to admit, I'm not good on the regular exercise or balanced diet. I'm trying. It's getting a little bit better. But I do always drink water. I drink coffee a lot too, but I try to stay away from too much caffeine because that's bad. But I try to drink lots and lots of water. I just carry water around with me everywhere. I'll bring like 2 or 3 water bottles to work. I'll refill them all the time. I have this huge one. I always have, like, right now I have 4 water bottles sitting on my bedside table that are all empty and I need to refill. So lots and lots of water is the best way to reduce puffiness, to reduce redness, to get help clear acne, just to help your entire body. Water is so important. Okay, but on to cleansing. This says step 1, cleansing. Cleansing thoroughly with a product that does not strip the skin of its natural conditioners and essential moisture. That's what the textbook says. So I'm going to go through the steps that I use. This is kind of like steps in a facial, but steps I use when I cleanse my face at night. So the first thing I'm going to say is washcloths or wash rags, or however you call it. Sometimes those can be really harsh on your skin, and sometimes it's good for like I guess a daily exfoliation, like a little exfoliation, but it can be rough on your skin. So what I found that I really like, that's soft on my skin and really helps take off my makeup well as well. I got these for my birthday from my grandma, my Mimi. So it looks like this. I have 3 of them. It came in like a pack of 3, I guess. But they are, I think it's the Always Off makeup cloths. And I just use this, I wet it, and I use it to, you know, wet my skin and help take a little bit of makeup off, and I rinse them out, and I wash them every so often as well. So these are just 2. I have another one in my bathroom right now. These are very soft on your skin. They're not harsh at all. So I recommend finding something like that. I think there's Always Off, and I know there's another brand that has it, but I can't remember it right now. Okay, so I have steps listed. I may have missed some. I may, you know, put in too many, but I have like 7 steps. So Gonna get into it. So, step 1 is pre-cleansing, and by pre-cleansing I mean like not just splashing your face with water, even though sometimes that helps. I mean like removing your eye makeup and removing your lip makeup. So for eye makeup, I like to use an eye makeup remover. Right now I'm using I did use the Aveda kind that I got from my school, and that was really nice. I like that that did not leave a residue, like an oily residue at all, and it took it all off, and it was nice and natural, and that's one of the only Aveda products that I could probably still use now. I ran out of it, and I haven't been back to my school to get a refill, even though I have a couple things I want refills on, but I haven't been back yet. So what I got at the store at Target was the oil-free eye makeup remover by Neutrogena. I guess it's a 2-part solution, but it says it's oil-free. It does seem to leave a residue on my skin. It still seems slippery, oily, so I don't especially agree with the label where it says no residue, but it does work really well to take off my eye makeup, and that's not all I use. So the residue doesn't bother me so much because I then go in and I cleanse my face again. So I take off my eye makeup and my lip makeup, and I'll use like I can use a makeup wipe to take off my lip makeup, but it's normally not too much. If it's like a lot of, ooh, my ears just popped. If it's a lot of like lipstick, use something a little bit heavier, but normally I don't really have much on my lips at the end of the night, so I just kind of, this is when you're wearing makeup, or part of this is when you're wearing makeup for nighttime, not necessarily morning, because in the morning you shouldn't have makeup on your skin, because you should be doing this at night to take the makeup off. So, remove eye makeup, remove lip makeup, lip products. Step 2 is removing your makeup. That's what I have as step 2. So I remove my makeup using the makeup wipes. I'm using Simple right now, but I want to try switching over to Aveeno because these have gotten a little bit, they feel a little bit more rough on my skin now because of, I think it's just because of my acne and the acne medicine I'm using. My skin is becoming dry and like sensitive to certain things. So this is originally when I didn't have all that problem with my cheeks and everything where it would hurt. These are really great, so I do like the Simple, but I'm going to try switching over to Aveeno to see if that works because I've heard that those are really soft. So I will remove my makeup with 1 or 2 of those depending on how much makeup's on my face. If you don't use a makeup remover wipe and you just use a cleanser, which mine is also Simple. Again, I use a bunch of Simple right now. I want to try Aveeno soon. Anyway, I use the Simple cleanser. If you only use cleanser to take off your makeup, you have to cleanse twice. You cannot just wash it off once with cleanser and think, oh, my skin is clean. You need to do it twice because once will take off the makeup or try to take off most of the makeup, and the other one needs to actually cleanse your skin. You can't just do it once. So step 3 is cleanse, and that's, since I use the makeup remover, I'll then go in with my face wash like I just showed you, and so I will use my cleanser. I'll put a little bit on my fingers. My skin will already be wet because I'll have like splashed water on it, and I'll just mix the cleanser in on my hands, and I'll start at the bottom and kind of just go up my face. And you want to work around, I have makeup on right now so it's hard to show you, but you want to work around all the crevices as well, like around your nose. When you do your eyebrows, you want to go against the grain to get out all of the gunk that you have in your eyebrows, like your eyebrow products. Don't forget to get your ears, and if you blend it down your neck, you're going to want to clean up your neck as well. And then, you know, remove the cleanser off of your skin with water. That's when this comes in handy, is to kind of remove the soapiness. Then I have a step called like double check. So that's when, you know, you've heard of micellar water. I hope you've heard of it because there's so many commercials. They say that the micellar water is good for cleansing, removing makeup, and everything it needs to do in one step. Cleanses, removes makeup, and hydrates. They say that it does it in one step, and I disagree with that, especially if you wear a lot of makeup. You can't just use one time of micellar water. So I use micellar water if I'm not wearing makeup in the middle, if I'm not wearing makeup all day and I need to like refresh my face in the middle of the day, or if I just came back from the gym, that's when I'll use some micellar water. I'll put that on a cleansing, like a cotton pad, cotton round, and I'll go and I'll just like cleanse, kind of refresh my face with micellar water. But I also use it after I've taken off my makeup and cleansed my skin. I'll use this to get anything that may be left anywhere. Normally there's not anything there because I've done a nice enough job. I only do that sometimes, and then I'll rinse that off my face because I do kind of feel like it has a little bit of a residue. But I've heard that this one, Simple, is not as bad as the Garnier. I heard the Garnier, their micellar water is very oily is what I've heard. So keep that in mind. And then toner. I don't use a toner. I haven't found one that I like. I don't know, I kind of feel like all the toners I've used have broken me out, but toners are really important to use. You want to spray your skin with the toner, and then how I was explained, how do I want to say this? The way it was explained to me was that your skin is like a sponge, and you can't just put something on a sponge. Like you can't wash a dish or something with a sponge that's not wet. The sponge needs to be wet for it to do its job, to absorb what it needs to absorb, to clean. I hope I'm saying this right. So toner is like, your skin is like the sponge, and the toner is wetting the sponge so that when you go to apply the rest of your moisturizers and everything, it'll sink in better, it'll absorb. So that being said, toner is really good to use. I have not found one yet that I like. I did use the Aveda one for a long time, but I stopped using most Aveda products because I thought maybe that was what was breaking me out. That's what I had been using for months and months at a time, so I wanted to give my skin a break from Aveda and try something else. I may try and incorporate Aveda again because I want to like the products. I went to school for Aveda. I know the products. So I have not found a toner yet that I like. If you have a good one, leave me a comment down below and telling me what it is so I can try it out. Eye cream. You want to do your eye cream before you put on your moisturizer. I don't know where I wrote it down, but it has something to do with the size of the, I think, molecules is what it was, the size of the molecules and how it can't like penetrate the skin. The molecules in moisturizer, like the actual face moisturizers, are larger than the eye cream, so the eye cream can't break through that if you already have the moisturizer on. Something like that. So you want to do your eye cream before your moisturizer, and you want to only use your ring finger. And you don't need a ton of eye cream, you just want to kind of put it down here and it'll work its way up. So it'll go up the eye, up the skin, so you don't have to put it right up close to your eye and worry about getting it in your eye. You just want to put it right here. What is this bone? The orbital bone? Is that what it is? I should know this. I forget. I believe it's the orbital bone. So you just want to put it right there and kind of rub it in, tap it in, dot it in, right there, and it'll work its way up to take care of the eye area without having to worry about getting it in your eye, getting too close. So if you put it right up close, it doesn't necessarily come all the way down here. So you want to put it on the orbital bone. So I have two eye creams that I'm really liking right now. The first one, and the first one I ever tried, and one that I really love and I need to get a refill on, is the Aveda Green Science Firming Eye Cream. I did get this in a kit for my school. I believe this came in the kit. So I got it for free, and it was a nice size. This lasted me. I started school July of 2015, and I am still able to get some out. It's pretty much empty, but I'm still able to get some out, and it is August of 2016. So it's lasted me a long time, and it's great. I think it really works. It helps to keep my under eyes hydrated and wrinkleless, no wrinkles. So I don't know, you can see how I kind of have to scrape the bottom. I've been using like either a scraper, or I'll just use like a Q-tip out of my cabinet, and I'll just kind of scrape the bottom and put it on my ring finger, and then I'll just go in and put it on. But since I'm almost out of this and I haven't been back up to the school to get more, I decided to try a new one when I was at Ulta, and I'm trying Clinique. All About Eyes, reduces circles, puffs. Yes, I think this is very hydrating. This is very creamy. You only need a little bit of this, but I really, really like it. So far, I haven't even touched, I'm hard, I don't want it to spill. I haven't even touched the inside of this. All I've been using so far, I've had this for a couple of weeks now. Now it's not going to come out, is it? Okay, so this little cover, so when you open a lid, this will cover the top of this. I have only been using what was on this so far for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, that's how little you need. So this thing will last me a long time. It's very creamy. It's a different consistency than the Aveda one. I feel like you would like this if you think you have really dry under eyes and you want it to feel like you're getting a lot of moisture and hydration. I think you'll think that that one is really nice. I really like it so far. I haven't had a problem with my under eyes creasing as much or getting as dry since I've been using those eye creams. Step 7 is moisturizing. I use a couple different things for moisturizing. I typically just use my Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. This is the one I have with me right now, but I have the bigger one in my bathroom. This is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion Dimethicone Skin Protectant, clinically proven to relieve dry skin, moisturizing for 24 hours, fragrance-free, dermatologist recommended. I like it because there's no smell to it, no fragrance. It's really great for sensitive skin. I've just been using this for years and years and years. So I really like the Aveeno. That's what I typically use because I use Aveeno all throughout the day. So that's what I always have. And then to stick with the Simple line, I also have the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. Works for 12 hours, kind of skin, no harsh chemicals, artificial perfume or dyes. Yes, this is also very nice. And then sometimes I will use CeraVe if I feel like I need more hydration. I especially use that in the winter time. I feel like that helps for really dry skin because it's, I guess, thicker. So that is those are the moisturizers I use. I really like those. And those are all found at the drugstore. I also like to moisturize my lips after I wash my face. After I'm done in the bathroom, I'll come in and the first thing I do is put on my chapstick. I really like the Chapstick brand chapstick. If you just are very simple. If you really like Aveda products, my favorite is the Aveda Lip Saver. I am all out of it, either that or I lost it. Very, very sad. I need to get more. It is amazing stuff. That keeps my lips nice and smooth, hydrated, not chapped, not dry. All day, all day, all day. If I'm wearing like a lip product on top of it, I may need to reapply, but I really don't need to reapply as much as a normal chapstick. Sadly, I cannot find mine, so I need to get more of that when I go to my school as well. Okay, so that is really all I have for the basics of cleansing and keeping your skin nice and clean. Just remember that cleansing is so important. Keeping your skin clean. So doing makeup is like painting your face. I hate saying that. I just said that in the last video that I was doing, that I hate that. But it's basically it's art, and you're using your face as your canvas. You need to have a clean, clear canvas, and cleansing is very vital for that. It's having a nice clean face, a nice clean canvas is more important and works better than if you have like a dirty canvas and you try to use a makeup primer. So you need to have a clean face. So cleansing is very important. A great cleanse, what I have written down here, a great cleanse is better than an expensive primer, and a clean canvas equals a smooth application. It will help your complexion. It'll help for a beautiful makeup application. So if you want basic, you need to make sure you're removing all your makeup at night. So if that just means cleansing twice with a cleanser, go ahead and do that. If that means makeup wipes, cleanser, good. So you need to take off all your makeup at night, cleanse, and you need to moisturize if nothing else. But all the other steps, the step 1 through 7 that I have here, I'll reread the titles. Step 1, pre-cleanse. Step 2, remove makeup. Step 3, cleanse. Step 4, double check. That's kind of optional. Step 5, tone. Step 6, eye cream. And step 7, moisturizing. That is for night. If you're going out on the day, the next step would, if you're doing this in the morning, you can take away all that remove makeup stuff because you shouldn't have makeup on when you wake up in the morning if you do this at night, and add at the end protect, which means apply sunscreen, some sort of SPF, so that if you're out in the sun, even driving in a car, you can get, when it's overcast, driving in a car out in the sun, you can get sunburnt. So you really need to protect your skin with an SPF. All the new makeup foundation that I've been using, which you'll see in the video that I'm about to post, all of that has SPF in it, but it's also great to have a separate SPF, just some sort of protection for your skin if you're going out during the day. Those are the basic steps of cleansing and taking care of your skin. That's not going into facials and masks and everything like that. This is just daily, nightly routine that you should be doing to keep your skin nice and clean and healthy. So, and drink water, lots and lots and lots of water. I know this is probably a long video and it probably seems like I was rambling, but I really wanted to help you. I really wanted to give you this information on cleansing your skin. It's super important. Yeah. This is my first like real skincare video and I'm happy about it. So I really hope this was helpful, but that is all I have today. I hope this was helpful. Please take this into consideration when taking care of your skin. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you want to see more skincare videos, like a Skincare 101 type of series, let me know what you want to see. I'm thinking about doing like a facial, like the steps in a facial. Maybe, I'm not sure exactly. I have this whole textbook I could choose stuff from, all of my education from my school. Anyway, leave comments down below what you want to see based on skincare. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Yes, so hope you enjoyed. I'm rambling a lot and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.